I want to record this fucking homo speech.
So, how was the food? Well, I'd like to start. Josh, you did it, buddy. Good job. I'd like to congratulate them one time, Maya and Josh. One time.
What's that? Hello.
Yeah, I mean, from the people that I've met over the past couple of days, obviously I'd like to start by thanking everybody for showing up and helping celebrate the wedding of Josh and Maya. Basically, for those who I have not yet met, I am Tim Brown. I grew up with Josh. We've known each other for about 15 years, going all the way back to that first day in middle school where we kind of ventured into a new school. It was a new and scary environment for the both of us, and although we didn't really know each other at the time, we had encountered each other a few times before. So we had played basketball through elementary school, and we actually grew up in separate towns, and each town had their own teams that would represent one another in a league that would play everybody else. So I had known of Josh, and one thing that you guys might not know about him is he actually hit puberty relatively early. He was quite the man-child growing up. You can picture Josh, who's about 13 years old at the time. He was about a couple inches shorter than he is now, compared to us, who were all about 3 and 4 feet tall. We had a very, very hard time covering him, and to say the least, they definitely won that tournament against us. So, going back to the first day of middle school, we had the same homeroom teacher, and going into a new environment like that, it's very difficult. I think when you don't know anybody, and having known Josh through sports in general, like when we walked in the door, I remember vividly walking in and seeing him, and I think he realized the same thing. He got up, he was very warm, came and introduced himself, gave me a very warm handshake, and invited me back to his table, which I think is a prime example of Josh's character. I think just from those who actually get to know Josh and who have had a chance to get to know Josh, it's one of those things that I think if you have gotten to know him, you can see his willingness his ability to make others feel comfortable in any situation, no matter what it is. And he's always making sure that everybody is warm and welcome in any situation where they may not be. So I think coming into that first day, he was very warm and open, and I think that he has a very true, loving personality that makes it easy to be friends with him. And I think by those, just from talking with other people that I haven't really met in camp, that just by having conversations with, that you guys can agree and everybody understands that he does wear his heart on his sleeve, and he's a very open person. He really does like to make sure that everybody is very welcome and comfortable and open to just coming together to other people that really haven't really gotten to know each other. I would like to say that he's definitely the type of person who would bend over backwards for maybe even a total stranger that might need help in a time of need. And I was actually talking with his mom last night. She made mention that he had a pair of basketball sneakers, but we had team shoes throughout high school, and someone had stolen them. And I guess they found out who it was. He had worn them to school, and they had to bring him to the principal's office, and they found out that for whatever reason he needed a pair of shoes. And I think Josh, being as kind-hearted as he is, he realized that he probably needed those shoes more so than out of malicious intent for taking the shoes himself. And his mom had mentioned that he actually gave a follow-up call to the principal to make sure that he was okay, and that he basically had a pair of shoes to walk around in. And I think that's another great example of Josh's demeanor and just his ability to look after one another and just be able to make sure everybody's comfortable in any situation. So I guess with that said, I would like to say that with his beautiful wife Maya, who I've had the chance to get to know over the past year and a half or so. I've met her a few times prior to this time. I think that there is no doubt in my mind that he'll care for her with all his heart. As I mentioned, he definitely wears his heart on his sleeve, and I think with that, the both of them, they'll offer each other an unconditional love that will offer a foundation to give them the perseverance to come through in any situation through the road of marriage. It is many years, as I hope you guys would experience. That above all, they're going to love each other, and I think they're going to take care of each other above all. So I'm going to keep it short, guys. I don't want to get too into it. I would like everybody to raise their glass to Josh and Maya. I'd like to welcome both of those to a long, a healthy, fun-filled